broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Hollywood Hillbillies here at AFTERBUZZ TV. We are in Season 3, Episode 11, Drag Race. I'm your host, Roxy Striar, alongside, as they say, David Weintraub.
That's it. That's me.
Did I do a good job with that?
Yeah. Am I smiling now? Is it better?
Yeah, it is.
Little slight smile.
I feel
slight smile.
Yeah, we gotta crack you today.
Oh, you know, today you got to get it cracking.
I figured if I did the accent, then maybe I'd warm you up a little bit.
That's true. I was dealing with all kinds of drama in the office, so if I come in, I don't want to bring that energy in here because when we come in here, we want to be light, we want to be fun.
You're a busy guy though. Sometimes you got some drama.
You got to do it.
Sometimes you got some hillbilly drama.
But I'll tell you one thing: you can save that drama for your mama.
So if you guys like David jokes, make sure you go to Podcast 1 where we are doing a survey right now. Fill out a survey. It really helps us out. We want to know what you guys have to say about our show and whatnot. If you go to podcast1.com, it takes about 3 minutes. We love you guys. We love hearing what you have to say. So go do that and tell us how funny David is. Drama for your mama style.
Yeah, exactly.
Podcast1.com.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get into tonight's episode. I need to get your opinion on a lot of things.
Okay,
because
cool.
yes, you were a big part of the episode, but we've got a lot to get to, especially I can't wait to talk about Michael's maybe significant other.
Oh my God, so
and what your
serious.
feelings are there. Okay, but
So
we're not there
serious.
yet. We're not there yet because we got a sickness going on. Mima's sick.
Yeah, Mima's sick.
She's the cutest little sick thing I've ever seen.
She's got she had some problems, and like everybody's worried about her. But thankfully, we had the right recipe to get her remedied.
Right, you did, and I understand this very well, yet it's still a week, again, where we mentioned matzo ball soup on the show,
Yeah.
and then there's no matzo ball soup on our after show.
Right, I know it's
What
tough.
happened with Judy's soup?
It's tough. I mean, it's like when we're as busy as we are, it's hard to be stirring soup all day long.
Especially when it's 102 degrees in the valley.
The thing is that when Mima got sick.
Was this just a cold? Like, what was going on there?
No, she was. Yeah, it was a midsummer. It was a midsummer sickness. She was a little bit down and out, and she needed some of that good stuff to get her better.
Maybe she was a little homesick too. You think?
She could be. She misses her dogs.
The sniffles.
Yeah.
Who takes care of her dogs when
we have a whole team. Yeah, Team Mima Dog Babysitters.
That's got to be a hashtag somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
Mima Dog Babysitters.
Mima Dog Babysitters.
So obviously what we're talking about right now is the Jewish remedy, the penicillin, as you called it tonight, but they were a little confused on the fact that you brought over matzo ball soup and
they didn't understand if there was like penicillin in the soup or if it was like
are you trying to drug them?
What we're trying to say is that, David went down to Langer's, which is an amazing Jewish deli in downtown Los Angeles. It's been there for, I don't know, maybe 60 years plus. And it's only open from 7 a.m. till 4 o'clock, 6 days a week. So if you really want your Jewish fix, you've got to go in there, know when to get it. And it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's worth calling out of work.
The sandwiches, everything. So shout out to Langer's.
But you didn't get enough for everybody. You just got enough for Mima, and Dee Dee was a little pissed at you.
Dee Dee was semi-pissed, but, Mima was the one that was sick. And if you do notice, there was enough food for everybody.
Okay.
So I just didn't bring...
So you're being generous.
Yes, I fed the whole family that day.
Because I have to tell you, if you walked into my home and you had matzo ball soup...
For one?
Yeah. Oh, that's fighting.
You can't do a matzo ball soup for one. I mean, especially when you have a giant, glass jug of it.
Unless you want to start a war.
Right, no war.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're into it. But I guess you did kind of want to start a war tonight, or maybe Johnny wanted to start a little bit of a war, because you walk up and he's working on his car.
Yeah.
He's working on the Tiger car, and you roll up in your very fancy car, and he's like, my car can take your car, and in a race, whatever, and you sign on to this.
Yes.
Now, how confident?
Johnny is my OG and somebody who I love to death, but the delusion in his mind at that moment that the Tiger hearse was going to beat the California Ferrari is just,
and more importantly, the David Weintraub California.
That's true.
Ferrari,
that's true. The
yeah.
black on black. It's a serious ride.
But you're not a racer, and he is. So maybe he was thinking.
I'm not a racer, but I am a rider.
What is that?
It means I'm just a full-fledged rider. I roll, I ride, I glide, ride or die. Anything that has to do with being a straight rider is what I'm into.
You say you glide?
I ride, I slip, I slide, and I glide.
I would like to see a David glide move right now.
A glide move?
A glide. I don't know how you can do that with your feet being so small.
Let's get to the bottom of this right now. Let's get there.
All right, I have to say something because Ashley would kill me if I didn't rip on you any chance that I got.
Yeah.
But I have to be truthful on this show, and the truth is, you have not small feet.
I don't know.
I want to say you do, but they're not small.
These are 11s.
Did you guys see this?
11, 11, 11.
Now, are you lying to us?
MCM boots, too, with the matching backpack.
Do your feet only go halfway up in that shoe?
No.
Tell me the truth. Because why do they think this? Where did this rumor start?
See where that toe is.
Okay, hold on.
See where that toe is. That toe is right there.
Yeah. I feel that toe.
I don't know. I feel like that they're, it's so easy to make fun of people.
Yeah, but why? Where did that one come into mind?
I don't know. I don't know. Michael, phone in. Let us know. Why are you under the impression that I have small, delicate, ladylike feet? Because I don't.
It's come up like literally a dozen times now on the show when they went shopping for your shoes.
I don't know. I think that Michael believes that that's a funny gag. And in the old school world of comedy that I come from,
not so funny.
Not so funny.
All right.
But, Michael, keep going. We'll talk about your feet. We'll get into your feet next time.
I feel like...
There's really cleanly,
Ooh. Really, what's going on? You throwing them under the bus a little bit?
I think Michael has halitosis of the feet.
They smell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to get him in here and make him take his shoes off, or not.
We'll get some air fresheners first.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting that this is how they've decided to make fun of your manhood, but that's okay.
That's okay.
They never are realizing that you're the exact person they shouldn't piss off, but... They
could never piss me off. It's all love. This is all love, and this is now the extended family love, and that's it.
Right. So we're getting back to the competition. He wants to race you.
Yeah.
You've never raced before. At this moment, are you feeling like, this would be really mortifying if I lose because he's driving a Tiger hearse?
Yeah, I mean, it would be mortifying if, I did lose in a car that has 500 horsepower to the old, Tiger hearse. But there is a level of confidence that I have in my my vehicle, and I know that it's not going to happen. So, let's go have some fun. Let's race it up. I got decked up, and we'll get to the race later.
So before we get to the race, we are going to do something a little classier. Mm-hmm. This season is all about class. They want to be fancy. They want to be involved in all of these parties you go to, all of this Hollywood scene, especially Dee Dee. She's so into it.
Yes.
So you guys go, and tell me a little bit about the party, the behind the scenes, how they got invited. How did you get to bring them?
Adrienne Malouf, who's a very dear friend and a client of DWE Talent, she was able to put together this charity event that she had been planning for a while. She's very involved in the American Humane Society and raising money for them. And I know how much the Hillbillies love dogs and animals and everything, and they always want to be involved, and I thought it would be a nice way to let them see sort of that world, but through going to an important event that's something that they believe in.
So you got a +5.
Well, Adrienne and I were involved in setting up the whole charity, in setting up this event, so anyone that I wanted to bring to the event was more than welcome. And of course, in tow, I have to bring the Hollywood Hillbillies. I mean, it's just, it wouldn't be a party without them.
As Ashley whispers in my ear right now, where was our invite if you could bring everyone? I have to channel her when she's not here. I miss her.
I know. We miss her so much. We miss her right now.
But let me ask you, when you do decide to bring them, did you feel like they were out of place at all, or do you feel like they fit in?
Well, I wanted them to represent themselves well, represent me well, and definitely be part of the party and fit in.
What does that entail, representing you well?
Well, just dressing properly, acting properly, and they acted amazing. They had a great time. They fit in. Everybody loved them. Adrian was extremely gracious to allow us to shoot at her house, and
then she gives Dee Dee the $1,000 plastic surgery gift certificate,
right?
Which Dee Dee was really excited about.
Right? Yes, she does. Dee Dee got a $1,000 plastic surgery gift certificate. I don't know exactly which medical office that's to, but
that's a really nice gift, though. Except for what is Dee Dee going to use it for?
It's almost kind of an insulting gift. It's like, oh, here's $1,000. Go fix yourself.
Oh, do you think Dee Dee took it that way?
I don't think she did. I think that she saw it as $1,000. Like it's $1,000 in her pocket, but it's not really $1,000 in her pocket. This chair keeps going down. It's so weird.
Oh, you're in a sinking chair?
Yeah. It was sinking. All of a sudden, I was a midget.
I think it's because your feet are so heavy that they're just pulling the chair down.
Those feet are a lot.
So I liked this party. I thought that it was really interesting to see them kind of more involved in your world, because a lot of times you're getting pushed into their world.
Yes, this was a fish out of water moment. We were up at a beautiful mansion having a good time. And I think all in all, I knew that they were going to fit in, and it was more really, are the people that are in that world going to accept them? And that world loved them. Good. Love them, love them, love them.
So they'll be invited to more parties.
For sure. And thank you again, Adrian Malouf. We really appreciate everything you did for us and the show, and especially what you're doing for the American Humane Society.
I love when you have your real moments.
Yes.
It's good.
They're not often, but today they're real.
Speaking of real moments, all right, you know where I'm going with the Michael girlfriend thing going on.
Wow. Did we even know that there was a little treasured woman hidden away in Michael's life?
Meredith somewhere?
Meredith.
Can you please give me a backstory on this? Because this was thrown on me so quickly, it kind of made me choke for a second.
Well, Meredith has been around Michael and his life for a little bit now.
Because she's a YouTube star also, or she makes YouTube videos?
I don't know much about what she does. I just know that I've just met her. I'm not so involved in what her career and aspirations are, but I guess they know each other from the community of YouTube trolls that they are. And I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding. I love you guys. No, they know each other from the YouTube community, and she's a very beautiful girl, very cool, and they've just been having a good time, doing whatever they do together. And it was finally time to just introduce that side of his life into the show.
But we don't know. You don't know the first date. We hear that they've kissed.
No, because they've hung out on for a period of time now. They know each other.
Okay.
I'll let Michael decide to say if that's his girlfriend or not. But Meredith is a great, sweet girl, and Michael's a sweetheart. And if they're happy together, let them be happy together.
How often is she around?
She's around. They see each other.
Does she opt not to be on camera that much then? Because this is the first time we've seen her.
She doesn't live in L.A.
Right.
So we shoot the show in L.A. and Michael lives in Atlanta.
Yeah, we see them Skyping at first.
She lives in New York, and so I don't know. I
gotta say, he puts up with a lot from his family for when he was Skyping and when she was there, and they're asking all of those questions. Are you the girlfriend? That's a lot, and he never really gets too angry with them.
No, he did not get angry. He let them do it, because the thing is, I think that if you're going to be Michael's girlfriend or Michael's woman, Michael's wife, Michael's baby mama, you have to put up with that you're getting the whole family and they're going to be involved. Just like me as the manager, you're getting the whole family and they're going to be involved.
Well, certainly eventually, but I don't know if she knew that at first. So it's kind of like before they even met her to be asking her all these questions.
Yeah.
She didn't scare away, though.
No, she didn't.
Which is really nice.
I know that Mima had met her, I think, one time before in New York. But
okay. So when she comes out here, she's coming out here on work, or she's coming out to visit him, or she's coming out here and she kind of does a bunch of different things?
For some reason, I feel like you think I manage her and I know all these details about her.
I feel like I owe it to the followers at home to talk a little bit, because we have been under the impression for the last few years that Michael's been single, and we've been setting him up on all these dates, and we're invested in his career, and we're invested in his family, and now we want to be invested in his love life.
Yeah.
So I know you guys are close, so I'm trying to pry some information out of you.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
No, that was just me saying why I'm trying to get it all.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Okay, we got to get him on the phone.
Yeah, those are Michael questions.
Right.
Michael runs his relationship, and I run mine.
Your relationship with Michael?
My relationship
with Mima.
With
Mima.
With everybody.
With me.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We can just open up about it now.
Relationships.
All right. Well, what I will say that you can comment on is the fact that I really like seeing this side of Michael.
I agree. And I think that she's very cute. I think that they're very cute together. And it's nice to see, our little baby biscuit, Michael. I want to just pet you, Michael. With the little girlfriend. That was so cute.
Sometimes I forget how young he is.
Yeah.
And then I see things like this.
He's a little biscuit head, that little guy.
It's adorable. And Dee Dee thinks the same thing.
With those dirty feet. In fact, maybe Meredith should help Michael to clean those feet a little bit.
I think if she's listening right now, maybe you just told her something she doesn't know about her kind of boyfriend.
You know what? If you're going to accept Michael, you're going to accept Michael and his family and his feet.
All right. Yes. You heard it here first.
First on AFTERBUZZ.
So she offers to cook, which was really, really nice.
Right. This thing is shrinking again. Jeez.
No, you're not shrinking. Yes, you just keep pushing it down, I think.
No, it's weird. It like we're trying to get in the perfect. Okay,
do I make you nervous? Is that why?
No.
Okay. So anyway, she offers to cook for them.
Yes.
She doesn't bring dessert.
No.
Big faux pas.
Big one. Even if you get like some cookies, like a bag of Chips Ahoy, something for the family, because they gotta, you gotta.
What are you thinking, Meredith? What are you thinking?
Yeah,
Now you know.
But food is a way to their heart.
That's
and
true.
She did make a meal that looked good,
She did.
She made some spaghetti.
She won't make that mistake
onions, again. I guess spaghetti and onions.
Yeah, but it was the protein.
So, it sounds really good. All of the spaghetti and onions.
They said it was good.
Yeah,
they did.
I'm a big spaghetti and onion fan.
All right, so we leave Meredith for now. I'm sure we'll see her again at some point. We'll talk to Michael about her. But more importantly, we get to the race that we have been building up to all episode.
The race,
and we are here, and we're waiting.
And we're at Irwindale Speedway, which is a incredible California landmark, which unfortunately is now no longer.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they've demolished it.
Wow!
To make way for the new Irwindale Mall.
Interesting. So you got to be one of the last people to go.
One of the last people to do the drag race there, and it is a fun, awesome place.
All right,
where
David,
you get to drag race.
We can't talk about the race yet because I'm still waiting for you to show up. Just like the rest of the family.
I know, I was late.
Yeah,
a lot of traffic. Irwindale is not exactly close.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me a really cool story about who you were helping or saving squirrels on the side of the road or something.
There was a squirrel, but not on the road. Irwindale is not close. Irwindale is about 35, 40 minutes outside of LA. And
you're a busy guy.
Yeah, we had to get out there.
Okay, so you did show up finally.
I'm there. You think I'd missed the race?
Like 6 hours late.
Yeah,
And it wasn't really 6 hours, was it?
Yeah, and they had to blur my shirt. Like, damn. Signed off on the shirt. They had to still blur my shirt. Wow.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's weird. Huh.
But
so you get there, and for some reason, I don't know whether it's because they were being a little delusional or what, but I really felt like the family thought Johnny had a chance.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
It was delusion.
Okay.
Yeah, it was straight delusion.
They just really wanted to see you fail.
But yeah, they did. They wanted to see Johnny to have his moment. And the thing is, it's impossible for that car to beat that car. I would literally have to be blindfolded and not have my feet working to be able to get that thing off the ground. And the race was epic. The race was an epic moment in television history where Johnny the Hillbilly and David Weintraub went all the way in 100%.
Yeah.
Now, I brought Johnny a present. And they didn't really go into that. I don't know if you saw it at the end, but I got Johnny a Ferrari watch.
Really?
Yes. So just in anticipation of him getting his own Ferrari one day, I wanted him to have a watch.
Cool.
And it was just a thank you present for him, letting me go down.
Does he wear it now?
I think he does, yeah. Cool. I would hope so. I hope you're wearing it, Johnny.
I think that he probably does. He seems like very grateful.
And I actually there's some other, BTS behind the scenes stuff that went on. We actually, at another point, Johnny and I switched cars, and I drove the the hearse one time, and I let Johnny drive the Ferrari, and we raced again.
You let Johnny drive the Ferrari? Do you let a lot of people drive the Ferrari?
Yeah, if you're a capable driver and you have insurance and proper identification, I'll let you roll my Ferrari.
Do you hear that, guys? That's any of you. Yeah. Any of you with proper identification can just hop in his Ferrari.
Have a good time.
Somebody's watching this right now and going to maul you in the street and say, "You told me you let me."
Enjoy yourself.
That's awesome, though. Yeah. Did he have? He enjoyed it. I bet he had a blast.
He had a good time. He was ripping it out. Yeah.
It was just incredible to watch this Tiger hearse go down a racetrack. Like there's no way they've ever had a car.
No,
there
we
like
got
that.
so much love there. People were going nuts.
I'm so bummed because I was going to say I really want to go there next time, but you're telling me there can't be a next time.
It's done.
Well, we have enough malls in the world.
Mima did find some good hot dogs there. They did have amazing hot dogs. I know that.
Leave it to Mima to find the hot dogs.
Mima found the hot dogs.
Oh,
And the thing about this race is this is like the big racing community because this is the only legal place to really drag race. Like you can go and hit 130 on that thing.
And you can be anybody?
Anybody pay to do it, yeah. They have a round racetrack, like a real racetrack, and then they have a drag race strip.
So you didn't have to turn any corners?
No corners. We just did the drag. Yeah.
That would scare me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good then. I feel like you did a really good job. You proved your worth. You proved your shoe size.
Yeah, I mean, the shoes size is a very important thing because you know what it means when you have big shoes, right?
Big socks.
Big feet.
Big feet.
Yeah.
At least they don't have halitosis.
Yeah, no halitosis feet.
And on that note, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight for Hollywood Hillbillies Season 3, Episode 11, Drag Race. Make sure you go to podcast1.com to fill out our survey. It takes 3 minutes. It's really, really easy. We absolutely appreciate it when you guys do. We love hearing what you have to say. And thank you, David Weintraub, for joining us. Where can everybody find you?
Sir David Weintraub on Instagram and at DWE Talent on Twitter.
And where can they find Hollywood Hillbillies?
On Reel's channel, Hollywood Hillbillies can be found every Saturday night at 9 p.m. on the Reel's channel. Check your local listings.
Thank you. And you guys can find me everywhere at Roxy Striar. You can find us at AfterBuzz TV, AfterBuzzTV.com, YouTube.com/AfterBuzzTV, on iTunes, on SoundCloud, wherever you are. Give us that 5 stars, that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.